Most people misunderstand what truly creates deep, satisfying intimacy. They assume the defining factor is intensity, duration, or effort. When something doesn't feel right, the instinct is often to try harder, move faster, or add more stimulation. But intimacy doesn't work like that. More effort does not automatically create more connection. When moments of closeness feel slow to build, mentally distracting, or emotionally uneven, it can be frustrating for both partners. This frustration often appears even in strong relationships where there is real attraction, trust, and care. The issue is rarely a lack of desire. More often, it's a lack of understanding how connection actually works inside the mind and body. If you've ever felt that intimacy takes longer than expected to feel natural, or that something important is missing even when both people are trying, this perspective can completely change how you approach closeness. I'm Dr. Zara, and today I'm going to share 5 intimacy principles grounded in emotional safety, nervous system regulation, and relational awareness. These principles are not about performance, pressure, or complicated techniques. They are about creating the conditions where connection can unfold naturally. Many people are surprised to discover that once these principles are in place, intimacy feels easier, smoother, and far more meaningful, without overthinking or strain. Make sure you stay until the end, because the fifth principle involves a simple, yet often overlooked adjustment that many couples say dramatically improves comfort and closeness. Let's begin with principle 1, using supportive tools thoughtfully. From a biological perspective, stress is one of the greatest blockers of intimacy. When the nervous system is overloaded by work pressure, mental fatigue, or emotional tension, the body remains in a guarded state. In that state, it becomes difficult to relax or stay present. Supportive aids or gentle enhancements are not replacements for care or connection. Their purpose is to reduce physical or mental strain, so attention can remain focused on the shared experience rather than effort. When the body feels supported, the brain receives signals of safety. Safety is the foundation of intimacy. Without it, the mind stays alert and distracted. With it, awareness deepens. Many people don't realize that the most challenging part of intimacy is often the transition from everyday life into a relaxed, receptive state. Creating comfort early helps shorten that transition and allows connection to emerge more smoothly. Once relaxation begins, responsiveness increases and the experience feels more fluid. Principle 2 is calm, confident leadership. Psychologically, uncertainty increases mental load. When someone is unsure what will happen next, their mind stays active, scanning and anticipating. This prevents full relaxation. Calm leadership reduces uncertainty. When one partner gently guides the flow with clarity and intention, the other no longer has to plan, decide, or manage the moment mentally. Confident leadership is not about control or dominance. It is about decisiveness paired with care. It communicates safety. It says, "You don't need to manage this. You can be here now." Leadership can show up in pacing, transitions, or tone. What matters most is the absence of hesitation. Hesitation signals uncertainty, and uncertainty keeps the nervous system alert. When leadership feels steady, the body responds by relaxing. When the body relaxes, connection deepens. Principle 3 is genuine appreciation and affirmation. Self-consciousness is one of the most common barriers to intimacy. Even confident individuals experience moments of vulnerability when they feel exposed or observed. During close moments, many people unconsciously monitor themselves. Thoughts about appearance, reactions, or desirability pull attention away from the experience and back into the mind. Sincere appreciation interrupts this loop. Simple, honest statements about what you admire or enjoy bring your partner back into the present. They remind them that they are wanted exactly as they are in that moment. Neuroscience shows that feeling valued activates reward pathways in the brain. This increases openness and trust while quieting the internal critic. Effective affirmation is specific and authentic. It reflects what you truly notice and feel, not what you think you should say. When appreciation feels real, emotional safety grows. Emotional safety allows vulnerability. Vulnerability allows deeper connection. Principle 4 is intentional eye connection. Eye contact is one of the most direct signals of presence. When two people hold calm, steady eye contact, their nervous systems begin to synchronize. Breathing, emotional tone, and attention subtly align. This process, often called emotional attunement, builds trust quickly and naturally. Many people avoid sustained eye contact out of habit or discomfort, yet brief intentional eye connection can ground the experience and bring both people back into the shared moment. Eye contact doesn't need to be constant. Used thoughtfully, it acts as a reset. It reminds both partners that this moment is about connection, not distraction. Principle 5 is alignment and comfort awareness. Physical comfort has a direct impact on emotional openness. Even subtle discomfort pulls attention away from connection. When the body is tense, the mind follows. Small adjustments in positioning, spacing, and physical support can dramatically change how a moment feels. When alignment feels natural, breathing deepens and muscles release. Relaxation sends a signal of safety to the brain. Safety allows connection to deepen. Alignment is not about perfection, it's about ease. When things feel easy, awareness stays present instead of drifting. When all 5 principles work together, supportive comfort, confident leadership, genuine appreciation, intentional eye connection, and alignment, they create a powerful feedback loop. Comfort supports relaxation. Relaxation allows presence. Presence deepens connection. Connection reinforces safety. Another important idea that ties all of this together is nervous system regulation. Intimacy is not only emotional, it is neurological. The nervous system is always involved, whether we notice it or not. When someone feels rushed, evaluated, or uncertain, their nervous system remains alert. In that state, connection becomes difficult, no matter how much effort is applied. Safety is communicated through pacing, tone, and consistency. Calm, intentional movement tells the nervous system that it does not need to protect or brace. This is why slowing down often creates deeper connection than speeding up. Slowness gives the body time to adjust. It allows awareness to settle. Predictability also plays a role. When someone can sense what is coming next, their mind relaxes. Predictability creates stability, and stability allows curiosity and openness to emerge. This is another reason confident leadership matters. Leadership replaces ambiguity with structure. Structure creates safety. Communication contributes as well. Clear, simple communication, verbal or nonverbal, reduces internal tension and prevents misinterpretation. Silence, when comfortable, can be just as powerful as words. Silence gives space for sensation and emotion to surface. Breathing is another subtle regulator. When breathing slows and deepens, the nervous system follows. Paying attention to breath naturally increases presence without force. Mirroring also strengthens connection. When one person slows their movements or breath, the other often follows unconsciously. This synchronization deepens emotional alignment. Trust builds through repetition. When these principles are practiced consistently, the body begins to associate closeness with safety rather than effort. Over time, relaxation happens faster. Presence deepens more easily. It's important to remember that intimacy is not a fixed skill. It evolves. What works at one stage of a relationship may need adjustment later. Awareness keeps connection alive. There is no perfect formula. There is only responsiveness. Responsiveness means noticing what is happening and adjusting with care. The most meaningful moments are rarely the most dramatic ones. They are the moments where both people feel fully present, unguarded, and connected. That is the true measure of intimacy, not speed, intensity, or performance, but presence. When you prioritize presence, everything else follows naturally. Learning to slow down, guide gently, and stay aware transforms shared moments into something deeper, calmer, and more fulfilling for both people.